Yes, this is a fertile land, and we will thrive. We will rule over all this land, and we will call it this land.
I think we should call it your grave.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Mine is an evil laugh. Now die!
Oh, no, God! Oh, dear God in heaven. Oh, motherless son of a...
Well, hello everyone, it's Dean from Pitbull Gaming and welcome to another video. Right, so it appears Disney Plus have decided that it's time to wreck another show. And what they're going to wreck? This baby. Firefly. One of the most underrated, underexposed sci-fi series ever. It did quite well. Well, it didn't really. They only managed to get 12 of the 14 episodes out and done. So there you go. But eventually, after a lot of fan thing, the film came out, which was Serenity, both Joss Whedon, and this was another great film. Serenity being the name of the ship, Firefly is actually the class of the ship. And this was a story of the crew, as you can see. There's Mal, who was the commander, and basically it's them just trying to survive in sort of sci-fi world, just getting on with it, running a ship, doing dodgy dealings, and just trying to keep away and out of the way of the Alliance. Mal and his crew, some of his crew were rebels who fought against the Alliance in a civil war, and it was just a really, really good. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. In fact, there will be soon on this channel episode. I'm going to do episode reviews of Firefly, and then when I've done that, I shall do a review of Serenity. So there's something to look forward to coming up on the channel soon. So, I mean, just to give you an idea, it says here 500 years in the future, there's a whole new frontier, and a crew of the Firefly class starship Serenity is eager to stake a claim on the action. They'll take any job, legal or illegal, to keep the fuel in the tanks and food on the table. But things get a little bit more complicated after they take on a new passenger wanted by the new totalitarian, sounds familiar, Alliance regime. They now find themselves on the run, desperate to steer clear of the Alliance ships and flesh-eating reavers who live on the fringes of space. And there you go. And it's the whole box set, so I will be doing a review of it. I don't know if it actually says how many episodes there are in there. So look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there's 14 episodes. And so I think there was supposed to be 14, and they only aired 12 of them. I think, I'm not sure, but I'll double check on that. So that's coming. We will be doing a review. But as for the Disney Plus, which is the point of the video, right then. Now, apparently, I mean, this was quite. It was bloody in places, especially with the Reavers. Reavers were scary. You didn't want to mess with the Reavers, and there was a lot of guns and adventure, and one of the characters was actually a prostitute. But it doesn't matter. They're not going to accept that, of course, Disney and their new family-friendly bullshit. So they're going to drop it down for what was. This is rated. Well, it says a 12 here, which is what, PG-13 now. I think in the ratings. Down to PG. So already they're already toning it down. Not sure where it's going to be. Whether it's going to be after the series or before. Knowing Disney, probably before. So if they're doing that and it's Disney Plus, we can pretty much guarantee that Mal will now be a woman, more than likely. The crew will all be multiple box stickers. I'm sure it'll be woke. I'm sure it'll put some messages on. Although, to be fair, there were good messages about slavery and stuff that were covered in this. And in the film, they actually cover where the Reavers come from, which is actually, well, I won't ruin it because of the, when when I do the review, but it's a really good thing. So they have got politics in it, but it's done like Star Trek used to do it and Doctor Who used to do it, where it was subtle in the background and had more impact because it stuck with you that way, instead of just picking it up and down your throat. Take this opinion. So they're going to tone it down. We don't know when it's going to be set. You can guarantee the crew will all be as diverse as possible, although to be fair, if you actually look at the cover on there, the original cast were pretty diverse, to be fair. But we'll wait and see what they decide to do. But I would imagine they'll gender swap the captain of the ship, because that's what we do nowadays, isn't it? Even though Mal was great, and of course because it's Mal, it could still be a woman, because it was Malcolm, but it could be Melinda, or I don't know, something. So in any case, so there's that coming. So Disney Plus are going to take Firefly and ruin it, probably, because that's what they do. Although, to be fair, I can't really say that about The Mandalorian. And of course, we got the Book of Boba Fett coming out soon. I will be doing reviews on that, and I will go back and do reviews on The Mandalorian as well. But you see, some things need to be PG-13, and sometimes toning it down might necessarily be a good bad thing. But I'm just calling it now that I reckon it'll be Mal will be a female captain. They'll make it even more diverse, and it'll be as woke as shit. But hopefully, and this is where I'm, different way of doing things, hopefully I'm going to be proven wrong, which would be great. I mean, it would be great if it was a decent show. It would be nice to get a new version of Firefly that was as good as the original. I mean, it won't be quite as good as the original, but you know what I mean. We might. I mean, The Mandalorian was a bit of a surprise. Okay, it was safe Star Wars, but it was okay, as you'll see when I do my reviews. So there you go. We'll wait and see how it goes, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? It's a bit, we'll get more information as it comes along, and when it does, I'm sure I'll pop on there and tell you all about it. And with that, I shall bring this video to a close. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a share. If you didn't enjoy it, thanks for watching all the way through to the end. Thank you for the view. If you've downvoted it, thanks for the interaction. There's a comment section down below. Please feel free to pass whatever comment you want. Be it good or be it bad, not really bothered. It's interaction. Prefer good. If it's bad, if I've noticed that you're doing it quite a few times, sayonara, adios, because you won't be there. And with that, and as always, and until the next one, from the bottom of my heart, I'm going to love you and leave you.
He's really very gentle and fuzzy.